All right, y'all, day one. Y'all, we talked about it. Excited about the opportunities, right? Excited about the opportunity we have. Starts right now. The devil's in the details. Everything we do, detail-oriented, purposeful, intentional, high level of communication.
The Indiana Fever just sent a message to the entire WNBA that's putting them on notice, and it happened on day one of training camp, when veterans such as Dana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sophie Cunningham joined forces with Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah, Boston Kelsey, Mitchell and Lexi Hall during free agency. The basketball world took notice, but nobody expected chemistry to form this quickly in this video. I'm breaking down the 11 biggest moments from the Fever's first training camp session that have WNBA executives worried, from Clark's signature long-range bombs to the veteran leadership already transforming this team. You're about to see why the 2025 season might belong to Indiana number 10 will make your jaw drop and have you laughing at the same time if you're
excited. Ooh, day one, I'm excited. Let's go. It's go time. Go Fever.
Excited. Ready to see what happens.
Pretty good. Ready to get started. Let's do this. Come on.
In this video, I'm breaking down the 11 biggest moments from the Fever's first training camp session that have WNBA executives worried, from Clark's signature long-range bombs to the veteran leadership already transforming this team. You're about to see why the 2025 season might belong to Indiana number 10 will make your jaw drop and have you laughing at the same time if you're
electricity you can practically feel through the walls.
I feel like a ray of sunshine.
I feel great. I'm really excited, and I know it's gonna be a lot of hard work. No, day one. No? Okay. I thought you were gonna go.
Everyone came into camp super excited and pumped, ready to prepare for the season. However, if you've ever wondered what it feels like to fight for your basketball life, just look at what's happening at Fever training camp. Right now, the gymnasium isn't just filled with players, it's filled with dreams on the line. 15 talented athletes are battling it out for just 11 or 12 coveted roster spots, creating an electricity you can practically feel through the walls. For players like Jaylen Brown, Jillian Allen, or any of the 3 rookies just drafted that are all on training camp contracts, the stakes couldn't be higher. These athletes know that making the final roster means securing a spot on the hottest team in the league. Until then, their contracts don't even count against the salary cap talk about pressure cooker conditions. Every missed shot, every turnover, every defensive lapse carries extra weight when things hang in the balance. But there's the beautiful part. This intense competition is pushing everyone to their limits, creating a culture where excellence isn't just encouraged, it's required. That culture of excellence isn't just elevating the training camp rookies. It's breathing new life into Kelsey Mitchell right before our eyes, since 2018 when she was drafted 2nd overall. Mitchell has shouldered the impossible burden of being both the Fever's primary scorer and their veteran leader during a complete franchise rebuild. That's a weight no player should carry alone. Watch Mitchell during today's drills and you'll notice something dramatically different. She's moving with a newfound freedom, laughing between plays and attacking with pure scoring instinct rather than the hesitation of someone carrying leadership responsibility.
Okay, we're going to make a lot of mistakes. That's to be expected. But if we over-communicate, we'll be able to work through it. So high level of communication. I'm excited, y'all.
Beyond the star power and roster changes, something even more fundamental is happening at Fever training camp. Coach Stephanie White has arrived with a defensive mission that's shaking things up
Yo,
from
we
day
cannot
one.
be short on that pass. We can't be short on that pass. One advantage that we have is that we're longish, right? So now we got to use our length. So don't make yourself small.
While Fever fans have become accustomed to offensive fireworks, the team ranked a dismal 11th in defensive efficiency. The past 2 seasons, White's Connecticut teams first, and second that gap isn't lost on anyone, especially Dana Bonner, who played under White.
Good job. Great rotation. Good. Good. Right? So you got to listen. You don't go until she says go. Yeah, she could stay. Yep, as soon as she says go, that's when you're going.
We know we have to play defense. Bonner emphasized acknowledging last year's 11th place defensive ranking. What stands out in practice is White's relentless communication standards. Drills screech to a halt repeatedly. As she corrects positioning players. Can't stand still on offense without hearing. About it, assistant coaches aren't just watching. They're demonstrating proper defensive rotations with hands-on guidance. When those 5 projected starters take the floor together, something almost magical starts happening. You can see it in real-time. Clark's no-look, pass-finding Boston in perfect position. Under the rim, Mitchell sliding to the corner as Bonner draws a double-team Howard, setting the perfect screen, then rolling to an open spot where only Clark can find her. What makes this starting 5 so special isn't just their individual talents, it shows quickly. They're learning each other's movements. Boston and Clark are already figuring out their pick and roll, timing Dana. Bonner has been particularly vocal about making Clark's life easier, calling her a dynamic player and emphasizing how much she does for the team. The spacing they're creating is opening driving lanes that simply weren't there last season, with shooters spread around the arc, and Boston anchoring the paint defenses can't commit extra help without leaving someone dangerous wide open. Look beyond the open driving lanes, and you'll notice something revolutionary happening with Indiana's offense. They're not just adding talent, they're implementing a system that basketball purists will immediately recognize. This is Golden State Warriors basketball in WNBA form. Every possession flows with purpose. Players touch the ball for mere seconds before it's moving again, creating a hypnotic rhythm that makes defending nearly impossible. Initiating from the wings rather than the top of the key, the Fever have completely abandoned last year's stagnant sets. What's fascinating is how Caitlin Clark is adapting rather than dominating the ball Iowa style. She's setting off ball screens and relocating to create opportunities for teammates. This complete buy-in from the team's biggest star signals a collective commitment to the system. While the Fever's offense draws attention, something equally impressive is happening on the defensive side. Michaela Timpson, the 19th overall pick in this year's draft, is quietly becoming Indiana's defensive nightmare maker, standing 6'2" in with an astonishing 7 FT wingspan. Timpson is already disrupting everything in her path. During yesterday's scrimmage, she pulled off what seemed impossible, denying Aaliyah Boston at the rim. Yes, that's the same 6'5" in Boston who dominated as Rookie of the Year just 2 seasons ago. Timpson didn't just contest the shot, she completely altered Boston's approach with perfect timing, forcing the 2-time All-Star to pass outside instead of original finish. What makes Timpson special isn't just her length, it's her lateral quickness. Watch How she can switch onto guards without giving up driving lanes, something few players her size can manage. This Florida State product who shattered Natasha Howard's rebounding records and tallied 46 double-doubles in college brings add offensive intensity. This team, desperately needed. Defense isn't the only area where the Feather are defying expectations. What happens when your most controversial off-season addition turns out to be the perfect on-court partner for your franchise star? That's exactly what's happening with Brianna Turner and Caitlin Clark, forcing fans to completely rethink their initial reactions.